What's up? Hey, one of these. Better material and craftsmanship. TRIVISA. It's packaged in a box. It's sealed in there. And we have the code. We're going to crack into this thing. We're going to get it out of this box. And then we're going to get it checked in. And then we're going to check it out. I've really liked what's been coming from TRIVISA this summer. These models are pretty stunning, and so I don't expect anything less with this one, but we're about to find out. Let's get it out of here. And you know, I think I've struggled with their boxes a few times. Just really nice fit. Good for them. Good stuff. All right, come on, man. Let's surprise us. I could tell you that this knife's been here for almost 2 months. And so I'm not sure that I remember. Lots of stuff here. Past quality control. How about that? Passed it back in January of this year. Hadn't been here since January. Okay, I remember which one this one is. Oh, I'm excited for this one, man, because it's a button lock. It's MICARTA. Yeah, and I think it's got a pretty solid self-defense posture, if I remember looking at it. But I will say that this was a next day Amazon purchase. It was on sale, had a coupon, and so it was a deal I couldn't refuse. But this was a visual purchase. I remember. I sort of remember the visuals on this one, and I think I like it a lot. Yeah, that micarta, ooh, nice stuff. Feels fluffy, soft. Nice tension on that pocket clip. Come on, it's reversible. It's got, I don't know, I'm going to say different material, G10 for that backspacer, but it's kind of the same brown. Let's run it. Let's get it out of there. Ooh, nice jimping on that flipper tab. Oh, yeah. Come on. Look at this thing. What's that? Arkansas toothpick? Look at that button lock, man. Wow. These guys. Do you not already love it? I do. I wonder if that's locked in there. Yeah, solid as a rock. Solid as a rock. There's nothing there. Wow. I'm going to try for some detent lash. Nah, it's solid in there. I mean, yeah. Oh my gosh, you tell me, y'all. Has it not just been an amazing summer in the folding knife, even fixed blade knives? I got a couple of them that I haven't gotten to on the channel yet either, but has it just not been an amazing knife or spring, summer for the pocket knife world? Wow. Let's do that again. I mean, come on. The micarta, unfortunately, acts like a muffler. It just does. But nice satin finish. And it is 14C28N. Nice steel. I'm digging it. Hey, let's get in it. I mean, it's one of those that it'd be easy to say, well, what are you looking to do to it? I mean, because, golly, that thing runs like a Swiss watch. And you would be correct in saying that, because it does run really well. And I'm pretty sure that all these TRIVISAs that I've come across lately or added to my collection, I'm pretty sure they all have done that. Just kind of like, I mean, you don't got to spend $300 to get $300 action on a knife. So I'm pretty sure that's spinning on the inside there. So let's flip over to the other side, and it did come off. It worked. Is that pocket clip got to come off to let me in? I think it does. Yeah, let's go there. Yeah, I think it released, but we're this deep. Let's just get done. Pull that. I think there's Loctite on one of those screws. Yeah, so unfortunately, this is screwed into, yeah, it's screwed into a spacer, and that spacer is spinning. So we're going to have to combat that back on the installation as well. But that means I'm going to have to come to this side to get this knife apart. Which, that's okay. There we go. I mean, there's no oil going on in here at all, so it needs to be oiled, but it needs to be cleaned because it's kind of dirty in here. And, you know, of course, there's the argument, well, could the action improve on that? I don't think so, man. It was pretty darn good. Let's get that button out of my way. Oof. Come on. Yeah, I don't think I can improve that action. I really don't. It was top notch. Top notch. Very nice. Yeah, so I guess I'll just leave that. There's no reason for me to bug on that. I'll leave it. There's not a bunch of oil and stuff in there for me to get to. It's just kind of dirty. So I'm going to leave that. Nice steel liners inside that MICARTA. Kind of stone washed. Which should help for any corrosion or anything in the future. Blade's pretty polished where the bearings are running. Gives them a nice surface to run on. Yeah, it's pretty devoid of, or pretty void. I don't think it's devoid. It's void, pretty void of lubrication in here. Yeah, I mean, I gotta admit, I'm kind of in this mode that if I see a TRIVISA that is attractive to me, like, I know I'm gonna like it. I know it. Because they're building their stuff right. It's coming correct, man. And I mean, at this point, I'm not shocked when it comes correct. What I would be shocked with is if it came not correct. Then I'd be like, what's this about? So much so that if it came not correct, I might contact the manufacturer and say, hey, I got this one from you and it ain't right. Because their stuff is coming right now. I mean, and I'm not exaggerating. You saw the action on this knife before I took it apart. It's no joke, man. And the profile on this knife, oof. I mean, you got to already know this thing's going to get pocket time with me. I mean, I don't need an upper echelon knife in my pocket. I think I've mentioned it before. That's not even necessarily my preferred mode because, you know, if I've got my Chavez in my pocket, I don't want to use my knife for nothing. Like, you know, it's show and tell time or show off time or whatever. It's just too nice, and I kind of want to keep it that way. Whereas this knife, I mean, if somebody said, hey, you got a knife in your pocket, can I use that? I'd probably go, yeah, and get it out and hand it to them. You know, hey, watch out. It's sharp. It'll cut you. Yeah, I stopped talking because I'm fighting springs right now. Let's turn that over. Give the pointy part to the bottom. That's a short spring, and it's challenging me. There it is. Okay. I'm gonna verify that as soon as I run this in a little bit, because it fell over twice, and there's no guarantee that it didn't just do that again. No, that's good. Okay. Let's run that in a little more. Let's hold all that together. Yeah, one of these. I'm just going to snug that. I'm going to get this going in the back first before I finish that up. Hey, so this cutout on this other side, I mean, I get it. If I was left-handed, I would really get it. But, I don't know. I'm not left-handed, so it kind of leaves this unfinished side to the knife like that. It's kind of weird. I mean, you could just make a left-handed version. Just make one, you know, do small batch. And do the same exact thing on the other side. Charge an extra $10 for it or something. I mean that ain't fair to lefties, I guess. Why should they have to pay more? Special run, special edition, not as many sales. I guess there could be some reasons, but anyways, what a gripe that is. No blade play. No blade play. It's a little tight, so I wonder if I've over-tightened the pivot. I mean, it still falls shut, but it's definitely running tighter than it was. I'm not sure why. The only thing that I could think is that I've over tightened here somehow. But it's not that tight. Centered. So it's not like I have anything that's off on the inside. Great detent. I mean, it's running good, so. Button lock action. I mean, I'm not sure that I can fail it. Yeah, I can. For a butt lock, that's not strange, but I mean, this thing's running so good. I'm gonna give it an A-. Maybe an A. A- to an A. This action on this thing. It's just, man, it is good. Solid lockup. All right, let's go ergonomics. So I think it's the thing that attracted me the most was this old school toothpick looking knife. I mean, it's a little small for that, but I mean, if you wanted to carry a self-defense knife, I think this qualifies. Me personally, it's going to qualify in my book for one. I already know. So this grip right here, I'm very confident. I'm locked in behind this flipper tab with that jimping. It's locked into my finger. The grip here for these 4 fingers is just, I mean, it's made for me. And then nice jimping up here on the spine. So, I mean, that's a very confident grip. And that is a fighting blade right there. That's get busy, no doubt. And it's got the intimidation factor. It's a button lock. You know, that comes out of pocket and comes to bear. I mean, it just says business, you know. Wow, I like it. So the grip's good, man. That action's just getting smoother and smoother. Let's check the pocket clip. I mean, TRIVISA, come on. They got their A game out, getting busy. If it'll clear that front lip, which it does, it's going to run like butter. Yeah, boom, and completely disappear. It's a deep carry clip and spring steel, I think, maybe titanium. Let's check it. Yeah, it's spring steel. But that's okay. I mean, all right. What about regular jean material? Money, butter. It's got a good grip. You know, it's holding on. And then my outside right hand back pocket, outside corner. You know, it's got a great grip, smooth in and out. When I go to look for it, it's going to be right there. Yeah, so pocket clips for real. Legit. Safety. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to touch any of that. Did a good job of getting that down in there. What about that tip? I mean, it's up there. But yeah, you can't contact that. So tip safe, the back exposure safe, completely safe to put this in your pocket. You don't have to worry about any way reaching in there and making contact with the blade. And the pocket clip is solid as a rock. That's spring steel. It's recessed and it's got recessed screws. So there's no hang-ups in there. I mean, it's the way to do it. And it's deep carry. The whole knife disappears when it goes in pocket. I like the brown. I like the silver on it. That blade. Come on. Yeah, this is a home run in my book. I like this one a lot. TRIVISA. Price and availability. So this was a next day Amazon purchase. And 14C28N. Let me be sure and add that. I think I mentioned it before. I paid $46 for it on Amazon and got it next day. Now, I believe, I've got a note here that says that pricing's gone up. I'm going to check it in the blink of an eye. Okay, so I had a note that pricing had gone up over $65. It's currently under $60. And so who knows when you see this video where it will be. I would say if you like it, I would look it up. So it's a model number Dor-04Br. And that'll be in the notes, so you can find it there. I'm not going to repeat it. But, yeah, man, I'm digging it. And I'll be honest. Even at $60, 14C28N, button lock, and for this level of a fighting knife, because that's what that is, man. In my book, that's a self-defense knife all day long. Like this could be a primary weapon, or this could intentionally be a backup secondary weapon. Let's see if it's sharp, because if it ain't sharp, then maybe I'll take all those words back and go, yeah, it's a paperweight. I don't think it's a paperweight. I don't know. Do you? Yeah, there's no paperweight going on there, man. That's a ride in my pocket is what that is. All right, so TRIVISA, all those numbers I said before, they'll be in the notes, man. You can look them up, but they're available next day on Amazon. So I appreciate you watching.